Grooming per andare a prendere la macchina nuova. Okay, so we're all right. We left it at Tivoli, and the Tivoli. Oh yeah, so they're not. It sounded like they're not making it, and the restyle of the. I always like ask for the restyle of the car. Was like in a long time ago, and maybe just like riding it, and it was the old Swanyong that turned into Capajame, and I think they're like making bigger models, renewing it instead of that one, the one that I liked. So I ended up not getting that. Then casually, oh, also the DR, and I really like the name, like Dominican Republic car. I went and checked it out. It was cute. It was very compact, and the prices as like payment, I didn't like. I mean, it was more than the one that I got, the last one that I saw, and is at EMC. Is a Chinese car. Europe Asia machine cars could be the translation here. Basically, it's a Chinese brand, and they changed some, some details inside to go along with European laws. So they call it here EMC 6. It used to be called the Wave something, and yeah, that's the one. I got it with automatic, so I don't have to change it manually, which I don't mind, but I think it's gonna be just easier my life. Then I got it has a sun roof, like the one that you can see but not the one that you can open. It has the 360 view that I won't really want it. It has sensors in the back. It has the payments was something that I could do easily, a little more easily, and I like the outside more than the MG. At the end of the day, it was between the MG and that one. The only thing is that I see a lot of MG around in my town now, and I am not seeing one of the EMC. So I got a little scared after that, because I thought one of my friends told me that they had the EMC, but no, he was talking about the MG. So, yeah, obviously I connected that after I bought it. So we'll see. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, yep. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well. Nothing's gonna happen. A lot of people's gonna buy it after. So the problem is, obviously nothing went completely smooth, right? It was more like the dealership, some issue with them in my town, because the main one is like in another town called Rimini, the big one, and they're just like a reseller, right? So I felt like there was some disconnection. Like in the beginning, they were like, "Oh, we cannot give you the price we signed on the contract," and then he went back. He saw it was not going well. He went back on his word and said, "Okay, now we can." So that was supposed to be a red flag, but I was like, "No, that's my car." After that, so we signed and all that, and it was supposed to be ready in like 1 to 2 weeks, and obviously it took more than 3 weeks. And he called me yesterday, and I went and did the insurance, because you have to have like the insurance. And when the insurance place was ready, like gave me all the paperwork, I called them and they were like, oh no, I have to, whatever. They were not very accommodating. And then I had to work in the afternoon, and they opened like 30 minutes before I had to start my shift, and he couldn't even like accommodate me to like come maybe 5 to 10 minutes before so we can make it work. But however, we're gonna do it today, and everything will go well. I have decided that. Yeah, so it's GPL, so it's regular gas plus GPL, and hopefully it is cheaper as I thought. I don't know how much miles or kilometers I will do in a year because I never had a car, so it was hard to like understand. They suggested GPL after 15,000, basically, from 10 to 15,000. I had no idea. I definitely are going to be using it in the town and going towards work and maybe visiting. I have a guy friend that lives in another town, and my real friends, regular friends too, but it's not much. I have an idea. So definitely you will check on that, because for the insurance to be covered, you have to be underneath a certain amount that they decide. So you cannot get over it, and you have to like keep it nice and check. Like from the dealership, they have to like check it every X amount of kilometers or like X amount of time. But he's going to explain all of that to me today. Definitely gonna be doing a lot of girls trips around Europe. That's certain. We're gonna make that work. How about you? How was your first car? Like how did you get that? Like which one? Maybe sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm spending way too much. I should have bought something like used, like very like old and crappy. But then I'm like, no, I want stuff. So hard. See, doing the makeup from the camera and not from the mirror. However, this mascara is messy. Very messy. I do like a little messy like look sometimes though. This is quite messy. Messy. Okay. Lips. I'm gonna take that off, and I'm just gonna go with like a gloss. I feel like a gloss. I'm gonna do this one that is like a plumping gloss. Here we go.